a situation going over there. That's my husband with all this seamstress work, and he's got fabric and paper galore over there. So if you see a little preview, if you see it, you see it. It is what it is. I'm trying to make this video as kind of decent as possible. Look at my tan line. That's so crazy. So we got a little doll haul. I got some random dolls that I purchased just to show you guys what I purchased over the past 2 weeks, maybe. It's very random. Some of them you've seen them in shorts, and some of them you've seen never. So, um, one of them is in box. I'm gonna leave her in box. Okay, we're gonna leave her in the box. She's gonna stay in the box. She's made by the same people that made Jim and the holograms, and it sings and everything. But I'm gonna show you her, and I have a lot of opinions about all this stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys this. Okay. So let's show you some stuff that I bought. This is Mattel 80th anniversary Barbie. I don't know if it's like a toy thing, but like something Mattel had their 80th anniversary, and they decided to celebrate with releasing a fashionista for the 80th anniversary. So she is an 80th anniversary doll. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this view. She's very, very pretty. It's a very basic fashionista. These are available right now on Amazon. So if you want to purchase these, they're available on Amazon. It's the 80th anniversary. They have a collector version and they have a budget fashionista version. So if you like her, if you like fashionistas like I do, you'll like this doll a lot. See? Yeah, she's pretty. She has pretty makeup and her dress is pretty too. It's just a little red, like Christmassy kind of. It reminds me a lot of the budget holiday Barbies that they do. I think they're still doing them. So this is the 80th anniversary Barbie. And this reminds me a lot of the budget holiday Barbies that they do every year. You know how Mattel does, like, they'll do like a budgety holiday Barbie. It's kind of like that kind of vibe because with the bow and everything, you see the little bow. It's just like a satin material. It's really nice. They got like it reminds me of a Christmas holiday Barbie kind of situation, especially with the red lip and everything. She's very basic. She's got long blonde hair. It's just a Millie basic, nothing special. And it's very long, which is really nice. She's got a pair of pumps right here. And this is not a holiday Barbie. This is the 80th anniversary. Something to do with Mattel, something to do with 80th anniversary. I don't know what it's all about, but they have a collector doll with this. So this is the basic one, and they have a collector version. So let's see the eyes. I don't know if there's any pixelation. I don't see any. Yeah, there is. So she's very, very pixelated in person. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but you can kind of see it right there. She's very, very pixelated. So if you guys are really, really particular about that, you won't like her because she's got tons of pixelation. You can kind of see it in the camera, hopefully. It's like little specks all over her eyes. But she is available right now on Amazon, so you could buy her, keep her in the box if if you like collecting fashionistas. You really like her. This is very, very soft saran. You can see how soft it is. It's very thick. It's a very, very soft and thick saran fiber. So it's very, very soft and very nice, which is surprising that they didn't do the budget, hair with her. But this is saran. It's very, very good quality, you guys. The hair is just amazing, surprisingly. So I'm saying that. And she is available right now on Amazon. It's the 80th anniversary Barbie. I think you should search that and you should be able to find her. So she's not too hard to find. So I don't know. I think this is supposed to be like the Mattel logo. I've heard some people say that. But to me, it looks like a holiday Barbie. The bow and just a red satin dress. It's really nice. This is like a satiny material, and they have clear straps right here too, by the way, you guys. This is all clear straps. This is going to disintegrate over time. This will turn like a yellow color, and this will just disintegrate. I'm not a fan of these yellow clear straps right here, so that's what they've decided to do that. So if you keep her in the box, over time, these straps will turn yellow and they will just disintegrate. So there's that. So she's really, really pretty, and these are shoes. We love Barbie on this channel. We like fashionistas. We don't love them, but we like them. So we do buy a lot of fashionistas on this channel. So really pretty. I like her a lot. And she's available right now on Amazon if you want to buy her. We got some Frozen dolls. I was very curious about these dolls. These are from this is Mattel's Frozen dolls, I guess you could say. Very basic. Everything's painted. It's so sad. It's a shame that they don't do costumes anymore. So all of this is painted right here. The cape does come off. It velcros on and off. So right here, these are Frozen dolls. And this reminds me a lot of the clone doll. If you see my video, my shorts, it's literally like a copy paste. It's the same. It's almost the same fabric, actually. And they didn't paint the legs, which is surprising, but they didn't. There's her fancy Anna boots. They're plastic. The only thing she's missing, you guys, is she don't have a white streak, which is a little strange. She got a full, thick head of very cheap hair, but it doesn't feel nice. It feels like, I don't know, acetate. That really cheapy feeling hair. It doesn't feel soft to the touch. It feels like that acetate hair. It's that really, costumey, cheap hair. I don't know, maybe she has product in her hair, but it doesn't feel nice at all. It's not soft, because this is really nice. Saran, very nice and soft. You can see the shine too, how dull this is compared to this right here. This is really high quality saran, and this feels like acetate hair. But these are not meant for adult collectors. These are meant for kids. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's not geared toward adult collectors. But if you buy a lot of fashionista type dolls, I think you'll like them. I think they're cute. They just have really cheap hair. I wouldn't recommend you take it out of the breed because it's going to be a disaster. But even if you try to heat style it, I don't think it would respond to anything. It's that type of, really funky, cheap hair. It feels like hay, almost like something that you would feed a horse or an animal. I don't know. And she's missing her white streak, which is really a shame. But if you know how to reroot, you can root a couple of white strands in there and just glue it in the inside, and then she'll have a nice little white streak. So, but this is meant for kids, so that everything's like glue, everything's painted on, so it's meant for kids. So if they lose the cape, they'll still have the outfit. It's an easy dress on and off. It's not made for adult collectors. This is a geared towards kids kind of thing. So just keep that in mind if you're buying this. You're not going to get an outfit. You're going to get everything painted on. I mean, the cape is really nice quality, which is really nice. It's very it's velvety, which is really strange. It's like a velvet, and it's lined in the inside, I think. I don't know. It's not. I thought it was, but it wasn't. So this is like a weird velvet material. This is satin. So this is really nice. The boots are great. But this is a very, she's rock solid plastic. This is very durable, especially for kids. Even if they take the hair down and it gets all tangled and matted, but the doll will survive because she's like really a solid plastic doll. So this is Mattel quality, but it's just not on a high quality thing right here. So this is just straight up hay. But kids won't notice that. Kids don't notice stuff like that. Only adult collectors that collect dolls, they notice how cheap the hair is. Kids are not going to see that. They're just going to see a pretty Frozen doll or whatever. They don't care about stuff like that like adults do. So, yeah. But they're durable. They're nice. She's very solid. Like, kids are going to put this thing through the ringer, and she's not going to break. She's very good, solid doll. She was kind of expensive. I think she was $14. So, but she's really good quality, which is really great. So... And this is Elsa. Elsa's a little bit strange. It's given old Mattel Elsa. You guys that remember the old Mattel Elsa dolls that used to be a long time ago? It looks like they're bringing back her face. Like, they're slowly shrinking it until it gets Barbie size, which is really nice. So it's given like old Mattel Elsa. She's a lot softer, which is really nice. It's still that cheapy acetate hair, so it's the same fiber, but maybe this one has a little gel in her hair, but they feel the exact same. So both of them have really cheap acetate hair. I don't know, maybe they put a little gel in her hair, but you're gonna have to make that decision on your own, whether you want them or not. But it's really, really a dense, thick braid. Do you see this braid, how thick it is? I mean, kids will have a blast, so they'll take probably both braids out and they'll do like so many styles and things like that. So kids will have a blast with this, but adult collectors are going to be like, oh, it's cheap hair, it's this, it's that. There's a lot of things that adult collectors won't like about this doll, but kids will like it because it's frozen. In general, they don't care if it's painted or not, but it's, you know what I'm saying? And they got this weird glued in cape. It's so sad. This is so sad, Mattel. Why are you doing this? You could have made her a full on jacket. I don't think it would have been that much money. But they cut a piece of material and they glued it into her back, like a section. Like they feel like they stuck it in there and put some glue in a like a puzzle piece and they glued it in there. It's not coming out, which is good, but I don't know. Kids are probably gonna rip this out. It's gonna be a matter of minutes. This is gonna be the first thing that's gonna come out, but it'll be fine. And if you don't like it, you could always cut it out. And if you're not a sew, you can make her a little, jacket. Make her a little frozen jacket out of this like cheapy tulle, soft kind of material. If you're not a sew, you can do things like this. You can make her a little cheap frozen jacket, so it wouldn't make a difference. So she's really pretty though. She's durable also. The weird thing is that she has a Velcro closure, and this one has elastic. That's strange, huh? They do some strange things on these designs sometimes, so this will probably be a little bit difficult for kids getting the elastic versus the Velcro closure. I don't know. She doesn't really have a lot of product. I could feel a little bit of something right here, but I don't know. As they play with it, it's not going to even matter. Kids are going to destroy this anyway, so it is what it is. So really, really cute dolls. I like these. I think they're $14 a piece, which is kind of high, but they're really, really. They feel like a heavy, heavy plastic. They're heavier than a regular Barbie doll. So these are a lot heavier than a regular Barbie doll. So they're very, very much, good quality. They're durable, more durable than a Barbie, which is really nice. So these are very, very durable dolls that kids are not going to destroy. This is durable also. So if you bought this for a kid, they're not going to destroy her, So it's all good. So if you buy the 80th anniversary, this is a Play Lawn doll. They do have a collector version of this. This is the 80th anniversary. This is available at Target. Available at Amazon, and this is available at Target too, these two girls. But even if you get this one to a kid, it's not going to be broken very easily. They're going to put this girl through the ringer also, I feel like. So, very, very cute dolls. Five Below is doing a lot of collaborations lately. I've been noticing for their fashion doll line, the Glam Squad. That Five Below brand. If you have a Five Below, you know what I'm talking about. They have like a Glam Squad clone Barbie dolls. Clone Barbie dolls. They're not real Barbies, but they're like clones, but they're kind of decent. They've been doing a lot of collaborations, which has been really nice. I wanted to show you one of the collabs that they did. They did a SpongeBob collaboration. They have a black girl and they have a white girl. This is a white girl. She's got like tannish skin, blue hair. This is cheap quality, Halloween wig poly hair. So this is really, really cheap hair. It's not good hair quality. It's just really, it's costume, like Party City hair, kind of really bad quality, but she's still new right now. She did come with a jelly. It was like a jellyfish purse. It was attached right here, and that broke. That was made very cheaply. So if you try to remove the purse that's attached right here, it's just a really, really cheap purse that they include with her. It's like a rubbery vinyl, but if you try to pull it off and yank it off in any way, it just breaks. It's not a very good quality purse at all. So, but this doll is cute. It's actually durable. It's not as durable as a Barbie, but she's better than a Dollar Tree Barbie. She's a little bit, I don't know, she feels, if you can hear that, she feels like that brittle plastic, but she won't last. I feel like you can get a good month out of her. She wouldn't break the first time you would take her out the box, but I'd give it about a month. So if you drop her, I would imagine her shattering. She's that kind of like brittle plastic that's gonna shatter. So you hear that? She's got a very, very brittle, hard plastic body, but it's brittle at the same time. So if you want to buy her, you can keep her in the box if you're like a Barbie collector. She's decent, but at the same time, it's that really brittle plastic. And this is a fashion doll from Five Below. So if you have a Five Below, they're doing a collaboration with SpongeBob, Nickelodeon. They do come with a jellyfish purse, like I said before, and it is very, very cheap. You will see it. I think there's a million pictures of the SpongeBob doll online. If you look, I mean, it's just not. I'd give her about a month. You'd probably get a good month of her playtime, but I feel like she's just a very, very brittle plastic. It's not good quality at all. SpongeBob shirt's cute. This does not have a Velcro thing to remove, so it's kind of on there. So I don't know how you would remove it, maybe. Um, they are doing a couple collabs. They're doing SpongeBob. They're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's like this, but it's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle outfit. And they have red hair, like an April kind of situation. And it's literally the same dolls, just in different outfit and different makeup and different hair. So, and they are doing Mean Girls also. They have a blonde and they have a black girl and they got a white girl. So blonde and hair with black hair. So they have two different versions of all their dolls, and they all look the exact same, just different skin tones and different hair colors, except for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle doll. They both have orange hair, so that's the one thing I could say to you guys. Like the black girl and the white girl both have the blue hair, so they both look the exact same. They're dressed the exact same, so no matter which one you choose, you're getting the same exact outfit, okay? And hair color and jellyfish purse. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also have orange hair, same exact outfit. And the Mean Girls have a black and they got a white girl, so one has blonde and one has kind of black hair, like brunette black, like a really, really dark brunette hair. And it's just like a Mean Girls generic doll. I don't know. It's not really good quality. I've seen photos of it online on Instagram. These are not like the best quality dolls. If you're buying this, if you're an adult collector, I would recommend you keep them in the box because I mean they'll last a lot longer. And plus, the theming of the box is really cute. It's very SpongeBob-y. It's really cute. You can buy this one from Five and Below. I should go get the box because I have one that's new in the box. Because for this girl, I did one to keep and one to collect. So I'm gonna go get the box so you can see the SpongeBob box that she's with. It's really, really cute. But she's gonna last. I feel like she'll last a good bit. You might see the cat, so just be prepared. Let me go get the box for her so you guys can see. We got a cat situation. Okay. He may knock over a bunch of stuff and just scatter about. So if you're looking for this doll in general, this is the purse that she comes with. Okay, this is a jellyfish purse. This is like a rubbery vinyl. The strap is gonna break immediately because where it's tied at, if you try to pull it, it just breaks right off. But this box is so cute. So if you're an inbox collector, go pick them up. They're really, really cute. The box theming is on point. And it's so cute. So, so cute. But if you're kind of delicate with it, like I'm not really delicate with Barbie purses, but it's made out of like this gummy material, like a jellyfish kind of material. So it's SpongeBob SquarePants. Nickelodeon collaborated with Five and Below, and they made a fashion doll. This is an actual brand too, which is really crazy. See, it says Nickelodeon on the bottom. So it's not really a knockoff. It's like a Five Below brand and Nickelodeon collab, and they made a fashion doll. But you can see like it's so shiny and so blue. I like the blue hair. Even though it's cheap hair, I like it. It's cute. But if you love SpongeBob, you can go pick this up from Five and Below. This was only $5. They have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle doll, and they also have Mean Girls. So if you're a fan of either or, you can get either or. But they all have a themed box, so that's really good. What is the brand? RMS. I don't know what that means, but it's RMS brand. I don't know. I find that when companies always, when they collab, they make so much better and cooler dolls. Like Five Below was kind of boring before, but now that they're doing all these collabs, they're making really, really cool and inventive dolls. It says dressed in bikini bottom style. But yeah, you can pick her up from Five and Below. They're really, really cute dolls. I would recommend them. They're just a little bit that brittle plastic, so just be delicate with her. You know, she got the blue makeup and everything. She's really cute. She doesn't have a full head of rooted hair, of course, because this is like a clone Barbie, but you could see she's bald. So she will be rooted here and around, but there's no hair in the middle. So that's to be expected with a clone doll. Clone dolls have always been like that, like this. They've never had hair in the middle. So just keep in mind that this is a clone doll, so she won't have any hair in the middle. So if you take it down, she's gonna have a big old bald spot right here. It's gonna be a Katy Perry situation. So, but this is only $5. So I mean, she's a really cute clone doll, and they do fit in Barbie clothing also. She's got the literally same feet as Barbie, so she can fit in Barbie shoes and Barbie outfits. So if she lasts a little while, you'll be able to change her out of the SpongeBob outfit. I mean, the denim jacket is really cute. It's not real denim. It's like a cheapy cloth printed on situation. But this is all cool. SpongeBob galore from Five and Below. You can get these from Five and Below. So if you have one in your local area, go check them out. Really, really cute if you like clone dolls. I got this little cheap Barbie too. I'm going to show you this. This is from 1990. Okay, this is what the clone dolls looked like. Just imagine the Dollar Tree Barbies of today, okay, and how they're kind of like, I don't know, they're not rooted that nicely. They're kind of balding, and this is a clone doll from 1994. This is a beach Barbie. This was from one of my shorts. So this is a clone fashion doll, and she's got very, very long hair, very long hair. She's like knocking off the 1994 Beach Barbies kind of situation, but she's really cute. My husband said something about her face looks like Skipper a little bit. It is a clone doll, so she is bald, so she's not, don't get it? She got all the way around and a couple of rows in the front and one row in the back, it looks like. So she's got 2 or 3 rows in the front and then 1 row in the back. So she doesn't have a lot of hair, but it's very, very long and very luscious. This hair is very, very soft. I don't know what kind of hair this is, but it feels like it's nice. There's a slight crimpation. You could see, I don't know if it's because of the packaging, but you could see like there's a slight, crimpation happening. Her hair is kind of reflective, which is a little strange. And she smells like a balloon, like what does she smell like a pool toy, that plasticky smell, that pool toy smell. This is from 1994. This is new old stock. It's not available. They don't sell it anymore. Check out eBay if you want to search for, I don't know, beach clone Barbie. I don't know how you'd be able to find her, but if you collect clone dolls, you know it'll look. eBay is usually a good spot. So she's vintage. She's from 1994. They do not have a locking stitch in the inside. So if you brush this, it's going to come straight out the scalp. So it's just a little loops in the inside. You have to glue it. It's in like E6000 if you want the doll to be able to have brushable hair. E6000 in the inside will do just fine. You have to let it dry and everything, but E6000 always works. Don't use super glue because it's just going to leak out the top of the scalp. E6000 is very thick, and it will not leak out the scalp. You just kind of, smush your head a little bit to kind of spread it, but it will work. E6000 is generally pretty good. So, I mean, her head comes off. It's just a regular, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but it's like, you see the loops right there? It's just loops. There's no locking stitch in here. What I mean by a locking stitch is usually like a braid in the inside, and that's what keeps the hair attached. But if it's just a little loops everywhere, this is like beyond cheap. This is what clone dolls look like when I was little. This was from 1994. It's about 6 or 7 years old when these came out. So it was still my Barbie time. I think these are really cute. I don't know what these were called, but I seen this on Amber Ruxpin's YouTube channel. So if you want Like in my shorts, I showed this video of this doll, and I tagged Amber Ruxpin, and she's really, really cute, very, very adorable. Let me know what you guys think. I did tag Amber Ruxpin in the shorts video, so you guys should be able to see. Sorry about that. You should be able to see Amber Ruxpin's video. And I just wanted to show you guys this. This is the very last thing. Hopefully it doesn't fall. So this is Carmen Sandiego. I know this is Carmen Sandiego, not the one from the 90s that we grew up in. They brought her back. This is made by the same people that made Gem and the Holograms. They've been doing a lot of kind of vintage recreations. And she's from a new Netflix series. So there's a new Netflix series on Netflix. Okay, wait. Okay, we lost him. Oh, okay. So this is from a new Netflix series. This is Carmen Sandiego on Netflix now. They have a new like recreation. This is made by Gem and the people that made Gem and the Holograms. Okay, the TSA toy, and it does sing the Gem and it does sing the thing. It's the same situation. You know what I'm saying with the stand and everything, where it plays the theme music from the Netflix TV show. So if you like Carmen Sandiego, it's a large doll. This is a Barbie. Let's see. I'd say she's just a little bit bigger than the Barbie doll. You know, she got short red hair. She's a whole. Oh yeah. So let me know what you guys think. I'm not gonna open her. This is the box that I wanted to show you. But she does sing, and if you want to buy her, she's at Walmart. Carmen Sandiego. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and just remember to like and subscribe, and you'll see more doll videos. Bye.